one at the end of the day. He said Kyrgios was on fire, was unplayable on the night, and it was a very easy victory for Nick Kyrgios, 6-3, 6-3, and he's on to the round of 16.
Round of 16, and there we're meeting another player that is willing to keep his game going. But let's still stay with Kyrgios. Do you think with this performance he's returning back to his peak?
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, Nick Kyrgios in Miami has always been fantastic. His record there is very, very admirable. He's 1-10-2, just lost 2 there. So he likes to play on that court, and it's too early to start saying whether he's back, because it can be very inconsistent at times. But what we know for sure is Nick Kyrgios taking on Alexander Zverev, two of the best young players on the ATP tour. It looks like a potentially explosive match.
To get us talking, it's
Definitely,
a round of 16,
so.
And when you get to this point, you want to start believing that you can do something with your tennis. As for Zverev, we know the consistencies we're making with his tennis.
Right.
For Kyrgios, when he picks up that form, he wants to sustain it. So yes, I agree with you. We're going to see some good play when both men meet.
Absolutely, you're spot on. If you look at the contrasting styles and manners in which they both advanced to the round of 16, for Kyrgios, it was straightforward, 66 minutes. But for Zverev, it was very difficult. He needed all 3 sets and a very tense 1 hour 50 minutes to defeat Ferrer.
David Ferrer.
Right, so that's character there as well, too. And it shows you he has what it takes to go all the way. And we're talking about tournaments where all the top seeds are falling by the wayside. Federer is out. Grigor Dimitrov is out as well, too. So perfect opportunity for these guys to go on and perhaps win the big Miami Open. Remember, it's an ATP 1000 event and it's only next to the Grand Slam. So wish all the guys left in the draw all the best. Now it's time to talk about Joseph, Anthony, Joshua, and Joseph Parker. We're getting ever closer to that unification bout between the WBO champion, that's Joseph Parker, and the WBA Super and IBF champion, Anthony Joshua. Nigeria's on Anthony Joshua, the big bad Femi, like he used to be known back in the days.
I know.
Joshua's got a very interesting past. Not a lot of people are bothered to find out now. He's turned out his life around, basically. Yeah, he used to be really, really, really bad back in the days.
Don't know. And that's why when I'm talking about this guy, I call it complete. Anthony Oluwafemi.
Okay, feel free to do
Joshua,
that for me.
You know, and for this guy, Joseph Parker and his team, they're saying that the media hasn't been fair to them. First, they've accused Joshua of snubbing the Samoan media, and then now they said if he comes late to train to the press conference, Anthony Joshua believes coming late to a presser is fashionable. You're seated and then the big guy walks in, and then the cameras turn around and start give him the attention and all of that. But we understand where this is going.
It's all part of it.
Mind games. It's all so you shake your opponents, you know. And we'll get to hear more talks.
We're going to hear more talks. I'm personally looking forward to fireworks in the press. You know, I used to be back in the days when Tyson was involved in bouts. The presser alone.
It starts from the presser.
It starts right there, and it's always interesting and exciting, and always feel the fireworks. I hope to see the same thing.
But this guy's a gentleman.
They're a bit different because the first time around when they announced the fight, there was no fireworks really. But I hope with the tension building now, I want to see something.
These promoters too, you guys are not talking. You need to hype up this fight. You need to give them something to talk about, you know, and that's why yesterday when we listened to Joseph Parker, he's going to bash Anthony Joshua.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's a champion. It's all right.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Talk is cheap. He's allowed to do the talks.
Yeah, but then you understand where he's coming from when he says he feels he's being underrated. I mean, no one is really giving him a chance. And despite the fact that he's unbeaten as well. And he's a New Zealander. New Zealanders are tough as old boots, and you see the rugby side, and you know they put a fear of God in you from time to time.
But Tayo, please help me. What does it mean by Joshua needs to be more respectful? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean that has to do with the media issue. I mean, apparently it's snubbed as someone based media that came all the way and obviously, Parker doesn't like that, and but it's all part of the game at times. And sometimes these boxers like to throw the jabs to each other before they get on the ring. So today, before the end of the night, we're going to see Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua coming face to face. This time in the press conference, and we hope it lives up to the billing. Let me just read what this guy said to the media. He says, if AJ doesn't show up, it shows that he has no respect for the media or for the fans because he's been late 100 times in a row. He said the first challenge to Anthony Joshua is to be on time for the first time in his life. Wow. And now he's being sarcastic.
Yeah, 100 times in a row. The fight has actually started.
It started. Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait for Wayne. Can't wait for the final face-off between Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker. The WBA, Super IBF, and WBO belts will be on the line. And afterwards, just before we move on quickly, Deontay Wilder's going to be around as well for the fight. I mean, I can't wait for Saturday. Also, Deontay Wilder's going to be around. Dillian Whyte is going to be around in Cardiff as well too. Waiting for a treat on Saturday.
But these guys are gentlemen in real life when you get to see them. So I just hope there'll be some decorum.
Oh, we'll see about that.
But there'll be things for us to talk about.
We'll see about that.
So it goes beyond the fight.
I'm not holding my breath about it, honestly.
Deontay Wilder,
Dillian Whyte.
Let's just go start throwing shots.
That's a very, very corrosive mix there. Let's move on with the show now.
Let's get on with the show now. I'll talk about this ball tampering scandal that has rocked cricket, particularly Australian cricket, for some time. It doesn't sound good. Then Smith came out first thing first, did the honorable thing, stepped down as captain and admitted. But we keep saying integrity is very important in sport.
It's incredible.
And now this club in India says, we don't like this.
Step down as well.
Yeah.
So he's going to lose a lot, and there's no doubt about this particular situation. It's a shame the length to which sports stars will go to win. Ball tampering, doping, juice in the system, mechanical doping, even cyclists tampering with the bicycles.
It just makes you worry because they're top professionals. Steve Smith was giving basically everything to cricket.
Good young player, fantastic player. Unfortunately, is going to be remembered for this a lot of the time. Let's take reactions from Australians now reacting to the ball tampering scandal.